Hi there, welcome to another Ravnica draft. These are fun, let's try it again. Alright, so for our first pick here, we have some options. I think Motorvine Cloak is pretty good. This thing is kinda good too. Destroy on online permanents, right? But still, I think the best card in these colors here is the Drooling Grudion. This guy is really ridiculous. And you know, black-green, I think it's a fine combination for our first pack. We can then go Orzhov, and then nothing. No, really. We can go like Gru on the second pack, and then Rakdos on the third pack. We also have a couple Selesnya Signets here, a Fist of Ironwood, yeah, but I think nothing as good as this guy. This guy is just insane. Okay, now we get a choice of Disembowel versus Golgari Signet, and I will take the removal spell. I like me some Signets as much as the next guy, you know, but you can't really argue with removal spell, I guess. There's also a Golgari Brown Scale. Maybe this will wheel. I'll get to get it back. But here I'm taking the Disembowel. Pretty gross art. And I mean that in a good way. Alright. Happy with my choices here so far. This guy is insane when you got ways to make tokens, because, you know, you get to kill all their board position. Ooh. Here we got some good ones too. We have a Golgari Rotworm, and we have a Siege Worm. Siege Worm is pretty good, I think. Can come online sometimes as early as turn 4, but more likely turn 5. I'm really unsure of which of these two here is better, but I do know that I'm gonna be taking one of them, because there's really nothing else that I really need here in this pack. I mean, there are some good white cards in the Guardian of Vitu-Ghazi, Thundersong Trumpeter, and Sky Knight Legionnaire, but no reason to dip into white at this point, especially since this doesn't work so well. If I go green, black, white, I do not get a guild on the last pack. I think I'm gonna take the Siege Worm. I think I like it slightly better than the Rotworm there. Ooh, Vitu-Ghazi, the City Tree. Jeez. This is pretty good. What else do I have here? I have a Dimir Signet, a Sadistic Ogre Mage. Nah, not really good. I think I'm gonna take the Vitu-Ghazi here. There really isn't anything else here that I really need to. I do not like the Wood Wraith Strangler too much, and I don't really need a Dimir Signet. It would be nice, you know, but I think I'm taking a Vitu-Ghazi. Chances are I will get to wheel one of the Selesnya Signets that I passed. So yeah, let's take this. Hopefully we can get big with it. It's also pretty good with the Drooling Grudion. Alright, here's a Selesnya Signet. The question is it better than a Greater Moss Dog? Maybe. The Moss Dog seems pretty good too, but I think here I'm gonna take the safe route and just take a Signet. Signets, as a rule of thumb, are pretty good. They are acceleration, and you know, if I get one extra Selesnya Signet here, I will not complain. Alright, here we got a Goliath Spider, a Concerted Effort. This card, well, it seems really bad, but I think it's mildly good. It's not the worst ever. And I do have nothing else here. Like, I have a Benevolent Ancestor, but I do not want to take a white card here. For now, I'm gonna leave my white to relegated to a splash here, and I think I'm gonna take a Cyclopean there. I'm really not sure how good this is. I've seen it work before, so I guess we shall see. Interesting. It's a very late Farseek. That's definitely what I'm gonna take here. This card can be good if you get a bunch of like Fists of Ironwood or some white enchantments, but yeah, here I think Farseek is the best pick for me. Always nice. It's kinda like a Signet, except it's not vulnerable to artifact removal. Alright. We're doing good here so far. Let's hope the good cards keep coming. Alright, here we get Go-Guided Germination. Not that fond of this here at this point. I've played it before. Was underwhelming. No Stone Gargoyle. It's not really good either. Yeah, there's like nothing here, so I might as well take either the rare or discard. I mean, I guess it works very well with the Drilling Grudion, right? So let's take that. Not looking forward to playing it though, but we will see, I guess. 2 damage to target blocking creature. Doesn't seem so hot. Yeah, there's a bunch of nothing here. Think I'm just gonna take a Screeching Griffin. You know, maybe I'll play it, but I'm not holding my breath. Alright, so now I'm glad that I took this Celestian Signet, because neither of the ones I passed wield. And I think I'm gonna take a Grifter's Blade here. There's nothing else, right? It's not bad. It's a combat trick, right? Alright. Dryad's Caress. Not sure how to pronounce that, but doesn't seem so hard. I think I'd rather take this. This can go get me a Farseek or a Signet with the transmute ability. Yeah, I'm not playing any of these, so yay, Foil Island. Alright, these are the absolute worst. I'm taking the War Torch Goblin. Yeah, Caregiver, why not? Alright, the packs kinda dried up here in the end, but I still think we got some good cards here. Drilling Grudion really is just insane in the right deck. Ooh, Gene Illuminatus. Instant and Sorcery has Replicate. The ones I cast, right? Do not have many. I do have a Disembowel and a Farseek, I guess. Could take that, but let's see what else is here in the pack. There's a Dowsing Gloom, which is good. There's an Orzhov Basilica, which I think is what I'm going to take actually. It's mana fixing. I think it's... Ooh, there's also a Silana Starfletcher, so I might as well take that. This card is pretty good. I kinda want a Basilica, but I think I want the Starfletcher more. There's a Dowsing Gloom, which is good, but I really would rather have the mana fixing here than the Dowsing Gloom. It's a good removal spell, playable and all, but I think I'm taking the Starfletcher. Since, you know, I got no none of the 3 mana to 2 guy that searches for a land from the first pack. So yeah, might as well take that. I think it's the right pick. Alright, here we get a Shrieking Grotesque and an Orzhov Signet. And also a Dagger Claw Imp, which is pretty good too. Right, I have some options. I think those 3 are the ones I should be considering here. Could take an Orzhov Signet, but I think at this point here I would rather take one of these, one of the flyers. Well, since I might as well be wide at this point, since I have Vitugazi and whatnot, I guess I'm gonna take the Shrieking Grotesque. Let's hope I'm not being too greedy here. Alright, now I am going to take an Orzhov Signet. We do have a Ghost Warden, which is pretty good too. I kinda like his Miasma, but not against every deck. Yeah, nothing really here to come close to the Signet. Alright, another Ghost Warden, but there's an... Is it Boilerworks? Yeah, that's the bounce land that is neither of our colors, which is pretty unfortunate. Could take an Orzhov Euthanist here, or we could take a Ghost Warden. The Ghost Warden is generally better, I would say, but I think I could take an Euthanist, since I'm more likely to be heavy black than heavy white. And you know, with a bunch of tokens from this guy, it's pretty easy to get this guy in line. Just attack with a bunch of tokens, they will block, and you just drop on Euthanist and kill their guy. So yes, I think I'm gonna take this. Okay. Morning Thrill seems fine. Some pretty good Izzet cards coming our way, but I think it's too late for that now. Yeah, I think we could take a Cyrano Ledgewalker or a Morning Throw. I think I'm gonna take a Morning Throw. It's a lifelinker, at least. Man, the blue cards keep coming. Nah, that's not so hot in this format. So we could take a Withstand. Withstand is actually pretty good. It's a cantrip. Restless Bones is bad. This card is bad, and this card is acceptable, but I think I'd rather have the cantrip combat trick here. Droning Bureaucrats. Whoa, this guy. Yeah, this guy's almost unblockable, right? I think I'm gonna take that. And we do have some ways to ramp our mana already in the Signets and Farseeks and Starfletchers and whatnot. So yeah, I think this guy could be good. A 5/4 that cannot be blocked. That ought to end the games pretty quickly here. Yeah, here we got a bunch of nothing. I think I'm gonna take a Schism out of 8. This can lead to some blowouts. Alright. Okay. This card could work, I guess. I think this is better than a second Withstand. We will see if we play that. Okay. Cremate is fine, it's a cantrip, and there's nothing else here. There's a Groove Scrapper. Might as well take that. Maybe I will have to splash some red either way, thanks to the last pack. I kinda wanna Hissing Miasma for my sideboard here if I face the heavy token mirror match. And we have 9 creatures so far, so that's something to keep in mind. Sadly, we didn't get any Blind Hunters or Ostiary Throws here from this pack. These are the best black white common cards that we could hope for. Castigate, sure. I'm gonna hide it for now, but I may very well end up playing it. Let me hide the Shred Memory too. Don't think I'm playing it at this point. If we splash black for something like a Wrecking Ball, we can take advantage of the red mana for the Screeching Griffin and the Groove Scrapper at this point. Alright. Flash. Yeah, this card is actually good. Oh no, target player. If it was target creature or player, it would be actually good, but as is, I don't think it is. Alright, I got a last pick Cremate, which isn't the worst. Cremate is definitely a card that I could play in my main deck if I need to. It's a single mana. Ooh. What is this? Hit and run. One more reason to splash red, right? Play sacrifices, yeah. But I think at this point here I have to take a Wrecking Ball. It's just too good to ignore. There's a Rectus Carnarium here, which I kinda want to. Semi-Guild Mage, not so hot. Sprouting Phytohydra. Seems nice. Yeah, but here I think it's between the Wrecking Ball and the Rectus Carnarium. And if I take the Rectus Carnarium, I will want some Wrecking Balls, and I think it's more likely that I get more Carnariums than more Wrecking Balls. So let's take that. A premium removal spell. Ooh, what's this? Hide and Seek. For a card in exile. Yeah, it doesn't seem so hot, sadly. Neither does this. We do have like a semi-growth chamber, which we could take, I guess, since there isn't really anything here that I really want to play. Yeah, let's take that. I mean, I could take a Sporeback throw, but I think... I mean, Sporeback throw. But I think I want a bounce plane here, and it's in one of our colors, so... Could take that, I suppose. Ooh, West South Zeppelin, huh? There's also like... What does this guy do? Another creatures die. Alright. Yeah, it's kinda nice. Fertile Imagination I'm not a big fan of. Demon's Jester though is pretty good, it's a flyer. And it's mono black. We could take a Verdant Eidolon at some point here. We do have some pretty heavy mana commitments here at this point, but yeah, let's take a Demon's Jester. Flyer can hurt. Hellhole Rats. They discard a card and take at random, right? No, discard a card and take damage equal to the converted mana cost. I think I'm gonna take a free winged Equanaut. It's a 3 mana 2/2 flyer. Its enchantment ability is kind of irrelevant since the only enchantment we have here, the only aura we have, kind of overlaps with its ability, right? But you know, it's a 2/2 flyer. Can't ask much more from a card, right? From a common. Okay, ooh, Avatar of Discord. Not willing to take the gamble here. This card is actually nice. Ocular Halo is nice, but I don't think I want to be 5 colors. Aqua Strand Spider is pretty good. It's a creature, it fills our early curve. So get in there, I guess. Simic Initiate, Entropic Eidolon. We do not have a lot of gold cards here to bring this guy back, but Utopia Sprawl is pretty good. I mean, it's fixing, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, another Demon's Jester. I think at this point I would rather have a Demon's Jester than a Gobhobler Rats, since, you know, I am trying to keep my red cards to a minimum here. Let's take a Demon's Jester. Pillar of the Parents. Pillar of the Parents, I'm not sure. Yeah, multicolored spells. We do not have a lot of those. Street Savvy, Vigan Hydro Point. I think the best card here is going to be the Beacon Hawk. Maybe the Enemy of the Guild Pact, right? Yeah, this card seems actually nice. Better than the Beacon Hawk, maybe. Let's take it. Can block some Street Breaker Worms all day here. Ooh, this guy actually came back, huh? Still, I think I'm gonna take the Sporeback Troll. I think it is just better. We do have a lot of ways to fix our mana at this point, so maybe we should be good to go, right? We do not have any big bombs. I mean, this guy is kind of a bomb. But we do have a lot of acceptable cards here. A lot of good cards, some good removal spells like this guy and this guy. High-end cards like these. Nice mana fixing, yeah. And a Vitugazi. This kind of qualifies as a bomb, I think. Especially since, like, in this format, things tend to go to the long run. Valor Made Rio. Yeah, Stealing Stance is better. Might even be good with all my tokens, right? Let's take that. Not looking to play though. Don't think I'm playing this Grifter's Blade either. And I also do not think I'm playing this Cyclopean Snare. I'm certainly going to play 16 lands here. Destroy target aura. Yeah, the guy has to be good. Like, Thrive is kinda nice, but I don't think I'm gonna play it, and I may bring this guy in if I face a deck with a lot of like Plumes of Peace and Faith's Feathers and stuff like that. Let's hide it for now. Yeah, I'm looking to play 16 lands here since I do have Star Fletcher, Farseek, Signets, Utopia Sprawl. Ooh, a rare. Pretty sucky rare, but alright. Alright, let's take the rare. Brain Pry, name a non card. Yeah, need none of these cards do anything, so let's take the Brain Pry here. I actually lost a draft to this card, so I think I'm gonna take it. Alright. Okay, these are the cards, the non-land cards at least, that I am sure I want to play. So I'm not sure, maybe since I'm playing the Vitugazi I should actually play 17 lands, but I don't think I do. I have a lot of fixing. We could play like a Cyclopeans there. Man, but it seems kind of sketchy. Could play a Golgari Germination. Maybe this guy, since Strikers will. The problem with this card here is that they can see it coming from a mile away. But let's see. Shred Memory seems fine. I can go get a Signet if I really need to. But I think I'd rather play like a Cremate, right? It draws me a card. Could play a Castigate too, since, you know, can get the removal spell before my big eyes hit. None of these other white cards here are really good though. We could play also a Golgari Germination, maybe a Grifter's Blade, and even a Cyclopean Snare, right? Alright, I have 23 cards at this point. I think I'm gonna bring in what? Have 14 creatures. Maybe the Germination will be fine. Yeah, let's try this Germination once again. We do have removal spells here that enough that we may not need this very mana intensive removal spell by color. Alright, let's see what MTGO suggests. One mountain for the Wrecking Ball, right? Yeah, one mountain, maybe it's fine. I mean, I'm playing one less forest, I suppose, because of the oh, this card is an enchant forest, so I cannot play less forest here. So I think I'm not playing a semi-growth chamber for that reason. But I think I will play one last swamp to bring in a Vitugazi. Then we have 5, 5, 4, and 1. And we have Farseek, and I mean, I will have like 3 red mana sources. I mean 4 in Utopia Sprawl, Farseek, and Sulana Starfletcher, so I guess this is fine. And getting there, Vitugazi. Sadly, I will not get to play this semi-growth chamber. I still think it's correct to play at least one bounce land if one of the colors is actually a color in your deck, but I think Utopia Sprawl is actually more important at this point. Alright, so this is kind of a pile, but let's see how we do here.